Well, this has brought a little bit of contention in because, you know, when you emailed last weekend and I was supposed to have a word like that night, you know, I'm a little bit more delayed. I want to go through. I'm looking through words. I'm like, yeah, I can do. I probably had 4 or 5 words before. I need to email Karen right now. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. So
and that's so funny. Go ahead.
I give her the word, and she said today, I'm not sure that's going to fit on the circle. And I'm like, I got to get a new word. Come on now.
That's why I was like, it's fine.
Like, this has brought a little bit of like, you know, I'm always a little bit behind in what I need to do. But like when this is like, so finally when I gave her the word, I chose the word unconditional because there were a lot of words that kind of fit there. But it's that unconditional love that I had and Kimberly has for me, I have for her. You know, before we were married, before we had children, it's that unconditional love and putting each other first. And when you have a child, you put your child, you know, that's just that unconditional love I have for my wife. She has for me, she has for our children, you know, our community, and that's what God has for us, that unconditional love. And why, you know, am I worthy of that? You know, I think we're all worthy of each other's love. And I wish there was more of it. You know, but it's that unconditional, and it's a lot of different methods. You know, the unconditional love of however this turns out. You're gonna have my love. You're gonna have my friendship. You know, my children are gonna have me for what I can do for them, what I can give them and provide for them. But I think it's more than just a word. It's the demonstration of that. You know what I mean? A lot of people can pick words, and they just are words. But when you can kind of live it, see it, those kind of things. And I remember just going through, and I mean, you look at my search history there. I mean, just, you know, words that describe, I'm like, you know, and so I came across unconditional, and I'm like, that is a big word, but, you know, and I'm a guy of little words. I don't use big words because I use them inappropriately all the time. Like, I think I'm a, you know,
you're doing better, huh?
Yeah, I know, but I try to use the simple words as I can. But that one right there just kind of hit it on the head, and I'm like, I'm there.
Yep. And that will fit because it can get 14 letters to a token. And guess what? It's 14 letters. So I just have to make sure I look. Yep, I'm really close.
I was like, all right, we got to get it. But I think that's what it is. And I think it's been the unconditional support of our family, our friends, our faith, our, you know, the people at church, our direct families, our extended families, our friends. Everybody has been involved. Everybody has really, you know, what can we do to help? And when you see that, not just around your own child, but, you know, that it's just, you know, we're all broken people, but we're all powerful people. We are all worthy of that. And having that unconditional love is important. And I think for where we are with our families, we wouldn't be here without that support of each other. And you wouldn't be, you know, doing these wonderful things with a podcast. And you and Jesse wouldn't be a great example without each other and without some of what we've gone through. Like Jesse said earlier, to give people hope, to give people those, you know, that light at the end of the tunnel, because it can be dark, and we've all had our dark days. You want to throw your hands up and just be like, all right, it is what it is, and this is where we level off, but you keep on climbing.